Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to show you guys how to set up your traveler's notebook. I remember that when I was first thinking of moving into a traveler's notebook, I looked all over YouTube and all over the internet to see how you're supposed to set up multiple notebooks into this single leather cover with only one string in it. And I didn't find much, which is why I decided to do my research and create this video so that I can share with you all what I learned. Note: I am not saying that I am an expert on this or that this is a comprehensive guide. I'm sure that I'm going to miss a ton of options and possibilities for setting up your traveler's notebook. So if you know of any better options, please leave them down in the comments below so that we can all learn from each other and progress on our wonderful journey into the traveler's notebook world. And with that, let's get straight into the video. So before I get into showing you guys how to set up your traveler's notebook, I just wanted to go over a couple basics. So obviously you have your leather cover, and then on the inside you have your bookmark, as well as this elastic string in the middle. And you also have this elastic string in your back cover, which helps you close your leather cover. And then you have obviously your notebooks, which are generally called notebooks, inserts, or refills. And I'm going to be using those terms interchangeably in this video. And then you're also going to need a couple rubber bands, which you can purchase from the Travelers Company store, and they just come in these packs of 4. Make sure that you buy the regular size, or whichever size notebook you have, the regular or the passport, because otherwise it won't fit. Okay, so let's get started with the first setup. Okay, so for a one notebook setup, all you have to do is find the center of your notebook, which is where the staples are, and slide it in between the top and the bottom band of your leather cover. And that's it, you're good to go. For a 2 notebook setup, first find the center of your first notebook and slide it in between the top and the bottom band of your leather cover. Then with your second notebook, find its center as well and slide it underneath the bottom band of your leather cover. Adjust the 2 notebooks so that they lay at the same height, and that is your 2 notebook setup. For the second method, all you have to do is once again find the center of your first notebook and the center of your second notebook and lay them against each other. Then with a connecting rubber band, just bind the 2 notebooks together and make sure to stretch it out first so that the friction doesn't rip your band apart. Lay them open and slide them in between the top and the bottom band of your leather cover. Pull them apart a little so that the band lays in the middle of them, and there you go. For the third method, just open up your first notebook to the middle and slide it in between the top and the bottom band of your leather cover. Open it up to its center and open up your second notebook to its center as well and lay it against the first notebook. With a connecting rubber band, just bind them 2 together, and that is your third method. For a 3 notebook setup, first determine the order of your notebooks and then set aside notebook number 2 for now. With notebooks number 1 and 3, find their centers and bind them together with a rubber band. Open them up and slide them in between the top and the bottom band of your leather cover. With notebook number 2, just open it up to the middle and slide it underneath the top band as well. This will require a little adjusting, but just make sure that your notebooks lay flush against the spine of your cover. For the second method, set aside notebook number 2 again, and instead of flipping open the middle of your notebooks 1 and 3, open them up to their covers. And this was suggested by Sylvia with a Plan, who says that this will help your notebooks lay more flat. I'll link her channel down below if you want to watch her video as well. Slide them in between the top and the bottom band of your leather cover as usual, and then with notebook number 2, open it up to the center and slide it underneath the top band. For the third method, I have switched up the order of the notebooks, so I hope that's not too confusing, but set aside notebook number 3, and with notebook number 1, slide it in between the top and the bottom band as usual, and with notebook number 2, find its middle as well and slide it underneath the bottom band this time. Make sure that they're at the same height and flip them over to one side. And then with notebook number 3, just open it up to the middle and lay it against notebook number 2. And with a rubber band, just bind those two together. For 4 notebooks, first determine the order of your notebooks and then set aside notebooks 2 and 3 for now. With notebooks 1 and 4, open them up to their centers and use a rubber band to bind them together. Open them up and slide them in between the top and the bottom band of your cover. With notebooks 2 and 3, open them up to the center as well and bind them together with a rubber band. Then slide them underneath the top band of your cover. This took me a little adjusting, but I was eventually able to lay them flush against the spine of the cover. For the second method, set aside notebooks 3 and 4 for now. With notebooks 1 and 2, find their centers and use a rubber band to bind them together. Then slide them in between the top and the bottom band of your cover. With notebooks 3 and 4, find their centers as well and use another band to connect them. Then slide them underneath the bottom band of your leather cover. Make sure to adjust their height so that they lay at the same height, and then that is your 4 notebook setup. For a 5 notebook setup, first determine the order of your notebooks and then set aside notebooks 2 to 4. And then with notebooks 1 and 5, find their centers and bind them together with a rubber band. slide these two notebooks in between the top and the bottom band of your cover. Then take out notebooks 2 and 4 and open them up to their middle and use another band to connect them together. Slide these two underneath the top band as well. And then with notebook number 3, just find its center as well and slide it underneath the top band. As you can see, this is pretty much the culmination of everything that you've learned so far. Now, I just wanted to include a couple more extra setups. So if you wanted to use a zipper case or a craft paper folder, basically all you have to do is imagine that it's just another part of a notebook. So if you want it to be around notebook number 2, for example, just wrap it around that notebook and insert it as usual. It doesn't change your setup at all. Just slide it in there as if it were another notebook. And if you want the craft folder to be around all of your notebooks, then just slide it underneath your entire setup in between the top and the bottom band, and it'll wrap around your notebooks. And that's it for the video. I hope that it was helpful for some of you and that you learned something. Remember to please leave your comments down below. That way we can all learn from each other. Please don't forget to hit the like button and click subscribe if you enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like it in the future. I'll see you in the next one, you guys. Bye!